design. I will tell you just my experience with the biolab. Actually, we are running a project that I think it translates in co-design. It's done with the design department of the Faculty of Architecture of Lisbon, and we are running kind of a master or part of a master where we are making new materials. So those materials start having properties that we want, but in the end, we want to make, for example, a brick made with mycelium, for example, and we start working with that with the receipt. It's already made, and we're going to address some issues that they have. So we started with students and teachers evolving on that way. So we are changing things collaboratively, and by the end, it will take some time. And in the end, we have some, for example, blocks on that. We test them, we send them to labs. And in the end, what seemed okay, in the end, it's not okay. So we are going to iterate again. With those iterations, we are always evolving until we get the material. So for us, or for me, that's a way of a collaborative design. And each one brings their own experiments or ideas, or every person on the team has a background, and that background will somehow be expressed on the materials that you're going to sort. It could be a bioplastic, could be, as I told you, a brick made of mycelium. When you work with these areas, we are not sure or never sure what we get. So the part of iteration, the part of your background is really important. So the more people we put on the team with different backgrounds will lead us to a better designing a product. In this area, a material. I'll give you another example. This one in the FAB lab that we started at some time. It's resulted in an open source loom. And we started by a challenge that we have, we open, and a woman weaver asked us to make a loom, a ship loom. So there are many ideas that we want to solve, and then one of them was really the price. And for that, we had to make a multidisciplinary team to address everything. And in the end, we also added that it should be sustainable. So we had to put more people on this team. Everybody contributed, but in the end, we got a loom that was not so well functional. So we made a lot of workshops. So we made one workshop, and from the iteration of the users with the team that made the workshop, that made the loom, we made a new version until the fourth version. So nowadays, I think that loom that costs like €2 in material addressed everything we started, but it was a long period of iteration to testing to failing. And I think this is a good example of collaboration, not only with the team that design and fabricate the object, but also with the users. So it was just after the third/fourth edition, we reached the final design. So I think this is my experience.